Meow.
Oni.
Meow. Meow. Meow.
Okay.
Meow. Hi guys! Damn Cosplay Girls here!
Do you like our new setup? We got Weenie Hut and Weenie Hut Jr. providing the light.
And then this is a bed sheet.
It's like, what time
held
is
up
it?
by 2 chairs.
It's like 11 o'clock at night and it still feels like it's day.
Welcome back to our Con Rush series, where 2 times a week we're going to be posting videos related to only conventions
And cosplay.
and cosplay. Today's topic we're going to be talking about,
Sewn versus bought in cosplay.
this is
sense.
a highly talked about topic in the cosplay community. Should you sew your cosplay? Should you buy your cosplay?
Is it better to sew? Is it better to buy? Does it make you a better cosplayer if you sew? We're gonna answer all these questions today.
Oh, so stay tuned.
Disclaimer!
So, we, between the two of us, have only sewn 3 cosplays, so in no way are we any Yaya Han or Jessica Nigiri. We are not experts on the topic.
But I think we have enough experience between buying and sewing that we can give you guys a pretty good feel of like stepping into both worlds.
Yeah, we've been buying our costumes now pretty much for the
Since we've been cosplaying.
playing, and, well, we have modified a few here and there.
We pretty much buy our cosplay.
Yes, and we've just recently started, in the past, year, we've just started into the sewing world.
And it'll make you feel good that this Anime North we have bought and sewn cosplays. So we're a little bit in the best of both worlds going on. There are many good things and bad things about sewing and buying, and we're just gonna highlight a few of them in this video to help you guys out. So the first thing that I guess we could talk about in it is that if you sew your cosplay, it'll have exact perfect measurements to your body, and it'll be comfortable, and it'll just fit you properly. And as to buying a cosplay where you have unless it's like a custom size, you have like a pre-size that you have to choose from.
Yeah, and so you might have to take in, or it might be too small on you in certain areas. Like, I know a lot of our friends are bigger in the chest area,
And the tata.
and so it'll fit them everywhere else,
Except the tata.
but on the other side, playing devil's advocate, at the same time, not everyone is good at sewing or knows how to sew. To sew, unless you're going to sew it all by hand, which if you are, kudos to you, it's also really expensive, and not everyone can afford the requirements for sewing by a sewing machine. It's really expensive, or it can be.
I wasn't like personally able to actually sew a full cosplay until this Christmas when I got a sewing machine.
Yeah, I mean, you could attempt to sew it by hand, but
Fabric's expensive, sewing machine's expensive, everything's expensive.
so don't automatically go off on someone if they're not sewing their cosplays because you don't know under what circumstances.
Exactly. Cosplays that you make also give you like a sense of fulfillment. Like you'll be walking around the con and they'll be like, nice costume, and you'll be like, I made it.
Yeah.
So there is like a good sense like when you make your cosplay. However, you can still have the same kind of pride of your costume when you buy it, because you are wearing it on your body. And in any case, sometimes it's just cheaper to buy your costume. Like people always say, sewing is cheaper. That's a bald-headed lie.
Unless you go to like Value Village and you buy like shower curtains.
Because like I don't know about you, but fabric is expensive, especially from Fabricland, which is like where we get our fabrics from. So it's like sometimes that's just a lie. Sometimes I pay more for a costume I buy, or I buy more for like 3 meters of fabric than I did for a whole costume.
Yeah.
I don't have to put the manpower in.
Yeah,
so,
that's true. You just sit there and wait, and you're like, wow, costume.
Which is great.
So when you're sewing, another big thing is you don't have to compromise for anything because you're making it 100% yourself. So if you want to switch things up a little bit or add your own finish to them, that's totally cool, and you can totally do that. And that's one of the great things about sewing is people kind of make the costume and the character their own in a way.
It'll look exactly how you want to look, how you plan it to look. You don't have to like, if you see it online and you're like, oh, well, I don't like the way that this is sewn, the way they sew it on the website, or I don't like the fabric they use. And in this case, it's all up to you. You pick the fabric, you pick the design, you make the pattern, everything is you.
Or it looks orange on the website and it's actually red, and you're like, what the hecky, man? So there's that too. You see it in person and you're like, yeah.
It also gives you lots of creative leeway in picking colors and matching. Like for example, Fiona's Yurikuma costume, the color of her costume is like green, but she picked like this like bluey undertone green, which is also very pretty. And I think it's still like a really nice contrast.
But I've put my own twist to things.
Exactly, and I still think it looks really good. So
thank you, Erin.
You're welcome, Fiona. When you buy your cosplay, on the other hand, no stress. It's delightful. You just click, 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 you order it, and like maybe you're like a little worried that it won't fit, but if you do your measurements properly, it'll just come and you'll be like, bingo, I just slap it on.
Yeah.
You'll look great.
Unless you order it, unless you're the person that orders it a week before the con, then you will be stressing, but that's your own fault. It won't be because like, damn it, this seam is just...
Isn't the con in a week? Yeah. Is it gonna come on time? It will if you believe. It's not gonna come on time.
If any of you guys remember that video.
You're the real MVPs.
Yeah, you've been around for a long time. Or you subscribe to us because of that video. Everyone in life is creative in different ways. I don't want to say no one is creative at all because I do think everyone's creative to an extent, whether it be drama, it be instruments, or art, like drawing. And so sewing is a really big creative outlet. And I know that I really do enjoy sewing because it's such a creative outlet for me. But not everyone is looking for that creative outlet, and not everyone is creative in that sort of aspect. So you can't just assume that everyone's going to enjoy sewing their own cosplays, because some people, they're like, I don't really care. I don't find sewing fun.
For example, Fiona finds sewing relaxing. I find sewing very stressful. Like, I like to do it, and I like making my own cosplays, and I feel very fulfilled and satisfied, but like, God, sewing machines are just... Sewing machines are too loud and too aggressive. Especially hers. Hers is named... We named it Sanic. Not Sonic. Sanic.
Sonic from One Punch Man, but it's called Sanic.
Gotta go fast.
Gotta go fast.
It's the hedgehog.
No.
It's the hedgehog.
No.
Gotta go fast.
No.
In the end, whether you buy or sew your cosplay, you're still gonna look totally amazing no matter what.
Bomb.com.
You are wearing it, and you are being creative. Even if you're buying it, you're still being creative by putting it on your body. It's still a way of
wearing a
expressing
costume
yourself.
is creative, period.
Exactly. So
whether you sew or buy it.
That's the way we say it. Yeah. Everyone else might not say it like that, but
no, I'm a unique kind of person. I'm a one of a kind.
And then you see 1,000 other CLs walk by.
You're like,
I'm one of a kind. But you are amazing when you're wearing your costume just for wearing it. And people find it stressful, or they get nervous and they're insecure about themselves. But no matter what, even if you're like a little nervous about it, you're gonna look good no matter what. It's just the way of the world. I don't really think anyone looks that bad in cosplay, because as long as you're having fun, you look beautiful.
Not to get cheesy on you guys, but it's true.
In the end, whether you buy your costume or sew your costume, it doesn't make anyone lesser or better. It's like,
it's not a competition.
We're freaking dressing up as anime characters and going to conventions.
Like, to be honest,
it's cosplay, not cos fashion.
Yeah, like, to be honest, don't take yourself too seriously, because you are dressing up as a 2D character at an anime convention with a bunch of nerds.
But on another note, before all the sewers out there get butthurt, we personally do know how much effort and work you put into your cosplays, and it's nothing short of amazing.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like,
so,
we're not putting you down.
Don't get stressed out. Don't have an aneurysm in the comments. We get it. We've sewn our cosplays until 3 in the morning. We get it. We know.
It's not fun.
It is fun, kind of, but it's like, it's art form. We understand. We believe in your talents. We believe in your talents. So don't worry. Just take a deep breath.
We're sympathizing with everyone.
Yeah, the Mario cosplay is fine. I like instant gratification, and sewing is like a little bit too much for me sometimes, so I'm just like, just buy it, get it over with.
Sometimes I'm lazy.
To be honest, a lot of the time I'll only make a costume if I can't find a nice
good
version of it online, because I'm so lazy. Bottom line is, don't judge anyone for the way they cosplay, because that is just rude on you.
You and your horses and your family.
Dishonor on you. Dishonor on your cow.
Alright guys, so don't be a bully. Cosplay is fun.
It's for everyone.
As Erin said, it's cosplay.
Not cos project one way.
Alright guys, so we hoped you enjoyed our second video of the Con Rush series. Thank you so much for watching, and keep your eye out for more videos in the future.
2 videos a week, guys.
2 videos a week, and there might be like extra vlogs or little things in between. Who knows? But Monday and Friday, we will be uploading every Monday and Friday.
The countdown to Anime North has begun. We'll like insert the number of... It's the final countdown. We'll make it copyrighted for that. Where's the fair use?
WTFU
Hashtag.
YouTube. got really serious here. Alright guys, so before we get too off the deep end, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and
Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat, and our blog at Storenvy.
woo! Bye!
That's like a thing. We're like literally saying, like, if you judge someone for buying their costume or sewing their costume and you think you're better than them, it's like, that's like a reason to say, you know? It's not like we're saying, like, you make your cosplay, you sew your costume, you. We're like, it's
We
like
could do it at the same time. We could be like,
quack you.
quack! We could even say quack. And
Quack you.
because I feel like even saying that word, like, at the camera. Q.
It's all recorded, so you can put this at the end.
Yeah, you wanna fight? Q.